Hello and welcome. I'm Osas-Daniel, your mind master. We are continuing in the 16 choices that make people fail in life and in business. And today we are looking at the number 10 choices that people make. And what is that choice? Is the willingness to quit. The willingness to quit. You see, many people, the reason why they fail in life, it's not because they lack the ability to succeed. It's not because they don't have the capacity to succeed. It's not because they lack the resources to succeed. It's also not because they don't have opportunities to succeed. It's not because they are living in places where people cannot succeed, because when you look around them, there are successful people around them. The profession they are doing, it's not a yardstick for their failure, because there are successful people also around them. The place they are from is not the reason why they are failing. It's just that some people have a willingness to quit. Some people, before they even begin an action towards the realization of their goal, they have already told themselves that if I just experience any itch, I will just forget about it, I will quit. Why will you have such a mindset? Why will you have such a mindset within you that once you observe anything, you will just throw in the towel? No, winners never quit. And quitters never win. If you want to succeed, you must make up your mind that yes, it is good to quit, but I will quit after I have won. Yes, I can stop doing this thing, but I'm not going to stop doing it as a failure. I'm not going to stop doing it as someone who has no success story, who has no results for doing this thing. So that should be your drive. For me, that is my drive as well. Anything I get into, I want to get to a point where I have started making progress. I've started, having results. Then when I decide to do something else, I am not leaving that particular thing because I have not succeeded. I am not part of those who say, oh, this thing people cannot succeed in it. No, even if it is one person who is succeeding in that area, then it means that I can't succeed. Why? Because the person doesn't have two heads. The person have the same quality, the same things that I have, the same physiological composition is what the person has. The person has a mind and I have a mind. So why will the person succeed and I am not succeeding? What I should ask myself is, what is the person doing that I am not doing? What has the person experienced that I am yet to experience? So can I learn from the person who is succeeding? Are there books I can read to find out the things that I need to do that I have not done yet? You see, anytime I think about Thomas Edison, this comes to my mind. Somebody who will do one thing for over 10,000 times until he got the result. It was recently I discovered the reason why he did that. Now, he understood that a law exists that when you pass an electric current, an AC current, when you pass it through a thin metal wire, the electric current is going to make the thin metal wire to burn, and that burning will produce light. The burning will produce light, and then it will lighten the environment. But the challenge that Thomas Edison had was that all the metals that he was using, they will burn to ashes. And Thomas Edison wasn't looking for something that would just light now and then he burns later, you now come and replace it. He wanted a piece of wire that can burn for months, and then you just keep passing the electric current through it, and then it will lighten the environment. So the reason why he attempted several thousand times was because he kept using different metals. He wanted to find out, could there be a metal that will not burn completely? So he started using different metals, passes through this, used alloy, used aluminium. He kept using different metals, and that was why he kept repeating that experiment over and over and over again. For someone like Thomas Edison, who just had 3 months of formal education. For me, for such a person, he should be among those who should give up easily. But for him, he said, no, there must be a way out. This thing should be able to sustain this lighting that will be able to lighten the environment. He kept trying it. He kept trying it. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. He kept on. He kept on. Until one day he was just thinking, and he just discovered in his imagination that, for there to be combustion, for anything to burn, that thing, the law of combustion states that you need oxygen. So for anything to burn, there must be oxygen. So that's why when you see some of the fire extinguishers that we have, they are made of carbon dioxide. What do they do? Carbon dioxide is actually to extinguish, to remove the oxygen around that environment and then cause the flame to die down. So Thomas Edison discovered that, wow, if I can create this wire to be in an environment that does not have oxygen, it means that this wire will not burn off. So what did he do? That was what brought about the bulb, the glass bulb you are seeing that is covering. So when you look at your electric bulb, you are going to see that there is a thin wire inside and then it's covered by bulb. That bulb covering, as it wears, it's not fancy. It's not to make the product beautiful. It's actually to encase the wire and prevent oxygen from entering. And as long as oxygen does not have access into that environment, the wire will keep lightening without burning off. So that's somebody who never gave up. Why? He tried over and over and over again. How many times have you tried what you are doing that gives you the authority to be able to say that this thing does not work or it cannot succeed? So my word for you today on this video is that do not give up. Don't be among those who are willing to quit at every slightest opportunity, at every slightest discouragement. Most people who have invented great things, they brought them about through repeated failures. So if you fail today, why don't you try again? If you are discouraged today, why don't you encourage yourself again? If you have tried this, why don't you try the other? If you have gone this way, why don't you try to go the other way? Is there anything that is really impossible for you to do? No. The human mind has the capacity to achieve whatever you desire to achieve. Several innovations are coming out that we never dreamt of before. So why do you think that you should just give up easily by that thing you are doing? I'm here to remind you that you will succeed if you do not give in to the willingness to quit. You will succeed if you do not give in to the willingness to quit. So if this video means anything to you, do not fail to click the like button so that other people who are searching for similar videos on YouTube can have access to it. So your liking the video actually make the video accessible to others. So click the like button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you always get my video as I post them every week. Do not forget that on this channel, I will always advise you to mind your business, and that's the business of your mind. Your success is always my desire, and that's the reason why I'm always here. Until I come your way again, I remain Osas-Daniel, the Mind Master. You remain blessed and have a pleasant time.